In the ancient city of Athens, there lived a philosopher whose name would become synonymous with pleasure and tranquility, Epicurus. Epicurus believed that the ultimate goal in life was to attain a state of profound contentment and inner peace. He rejected the notion that material wealth or external achievements were the keys to true happiness. Epicurus founded a school known as the Garden in Athens, a place where his followers gathered to engage in philosophical discussions and seek a deeper understanding of life's purpose. Here, in the peaceful sanctuary of the garden, they discovered the importance of moderation, friendship, and the pursuit of knowledge. According to him, the pleasures of the mind, such as intellectual pursuits and meaningful relationships, were far more valuable than material possessions or indulgence in sensual pleasures. The story of Epicurus is one of seeking a life of contentment and tranquility in a world that often tempts us with fleeting pleasures and distractions. Epicurus was born on the island of Samos in the 4th century BCE, and his philosophical ideas would come to influence generations to come. At the heart of his teachings was a simple yet powerful message: happiness is the ultimate goal in life. Do not spoil what you have by desiring what you have not. Remember that what you now have was once among the things you only hoped for. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. Not what we have, but what we enjoy constitutes our abundance. It is impossible to live a pleasant life without living wisely and well and justly. Of all the things wisdom provides to make us entirely happy, the greatest is the possession of friendship. Death does not concern us, because as long as we exist, death is not here. And when it does come, we no longer exist. The art of living well and the art of dying well are one. Let nothing be done in your life which will cause you fear if it becomes known. A wise man gets more use from his enemies than a fool from his friends. Of all the means to ensure happiness throughout the whole life, by far the most important is the acquisition of friends. The key to happiness is not to seek more, but to appreciate what you already have. The misfortune of the wise is better than the prosperity of the fool. Pleasure in the present moment is the ultimate goal of a happy life. It is better to be unhappy alone than unhappy with someone else. The just man is most free from disturbance, while the unjust is full of the utmost disturbance. He who is not satisfied with a little is satisfied with nothing. The fool's life is empty of gratitude and full of fears. The greatest fruit of self-sufficiency is freedom. The greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it. It is better for you to be free of fear lying upon a pallet than to have a golden couch and a rich table and be full of trouble. We do not so much need the help of our friends as the confidence of their help and need. No pleasure is inherently evil, but the means by which certain pleasures are obtained can be. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. The highest good is not to seek to do the greatest good possible, but to be content with the smallest. The wealth required by nature is limited and is easy to procure, but the wealth required by vain ideals extends to infinity. No pleasure is a bad thing in itself, but the things which produce certain pleasures entail disturbances many times greater than the pleasures themselves. You don't develop courage by being happy in your relationships every day. You develop it by surviving difficult times and challenging adversity. The noble man is chiefly concerned with wisdom and friendship. Of these, the former is a mortal good, the latter an immortal one. We should look for someone to eat and drink with before looking for something to eat and drink. We must exercise ourselves in the things which bring happiness, since, if that be present, we have everything, and, if that be absent, all our actions are directed toward attaining it. The legacy of Epicurus reminds us that happiness is within our reach, and it begins with a conscious choice to prioritize our well-being, to seek balance in our lives, and to find joy in the simple pleasures that surround us. Let us embrace the timeless guidance of Epicurus and embark on a journey of self-discovery, contentment, and lasting happiness.